You are tuned in to your dose of positivity. Shout out to all the channel members. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you want to gain further support, join my channel membership. I am Marlene Motivates, and you know what I say over here. Just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life.
Be encouraged, be inspired, be yourself, you will survive. Just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life.
Thank you all so much for joining me today. I thought I'd do a bit of a pop-up live because I'm having a really busy day, so I know I can't meet my later time. my later time. So I thought I'd come on and give you a live stream. How are you motivators doing today? Lots of allergies, but I'm pushing through anyways. And I wanted to come in with this topic. It costs nothing to be kind. It doesn't. It takes nothing from you to be kind to another person. I see we got Miss Tamika Davis. How are you doing? Good morning. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, what does it take from you to be kind to another person? It takes nothing from you. It takes nothing. All it takes is for us to be able to be compassionate. What does it take to just the regular respect, even something as considerate as if you offend somebody, you hit them, or you do something to somebody, to say sorry, to say thank you. These days, those things seem to be like dying out. People will just be rude all the time, and they think it's such a big deal to be considerate of another person, to see somebody else as a human being. Especially the ones that are always in a rush to go nowhere. What does it take to be considerate of another person? It takes nothing from you to be kind. All it takes is just a moment, and let another person walk past you, or take a moment just to see somebody else. What does it take to greet somebody and to say hello? Nothing. It takes nothing from you to say hello. Absolutely nothing. Hi, Miss Eunice. How are you doing? Welcome. Appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. I hope all is well with you. I always say that, what does it take from you to be kind to somebody else? Nothing. It costs you nothing. it's zero cost to be kind. We really don't know what another person is dealing with. You really don't know what another person is going through. You don't know a person's mental health. You don't know what they're coping with emotionally. You don't know what they're dealing with financially. You just don't know what another person is enduring. And what does it take to be kind to another person? Nothing. What does it take to respect others? And I say this especially here on this app of YouTube. What does it take to be respectful? And respectful does not mean that you agree with everything that somebody says, but some people, when they hear something you say and they don't like what you say, then here come the disrespect, the rudeness, the cussing, the just being so rude, so disrespectful, so saying mean and hurtful things. And most of us don't know one another online. Even the people that we go and we go to their channels, we don't know. You don't know that person. You don't know what that person is dealing with. You don't know what somebody else is going through. What does it take for you to be respectful of another person? Nothing. It costs you nothing to be kind, but it's something that means everything to another person. And I have to say this. We can be nice, we can be kind, we can be considerate, but we are not going to be a doormat. That's the difference. And some people will take your kindness for weakness, and they'll say, oh, they won't say anything. Maybe that's the way that you used to be. But one thing that's important is to not allow other people to use you, to play games with your head, or to continuously lie to you, to never support you. Be kind to others. Being kind means to be understanding, to be there, to be supportive of others, but not when it's at the cost of you. It should not take away from your own respect. It should not take away from you, being able to accomplish your goals. It shouldn't cost you your mental health should not be compromised being around them, and their opinions shouldn't be something like it's the final say, it's the final word. If somebody really cares about you and loves you, they're going to also consider you too and think about you. Let's see. I am a happy person by nature. Even if I'm having a bad day, I don't take it out on people. I speak and I smile and I ask people how they are doing. Right, Eunice? I'm the same way. I was feeling that way yesterday. I was having a pretty off day, not feeling myself, but I still always try my best, even when I don't feel good. I don't snap off at people. I'm not rude to them. I don't take my problems out on other people. I don't blame people for the things that I'm not doing. I don't get angry and jealous of other people because they're in their winning time, their winning season. I don't, I don't get upset and angry because I'm settled in myself. And I definitely think that it's important to say, when you are taking care of yourself, don't feel bad to be kind to yourself. Let's see. Heather. Hi, Heather. Heather says, when I'm kind, I'm told I'm flirting. Okay. Okay, Heather. I guess it could be seen that way. Everybody interprets things differently. And you have to be careful about how you give attention to certain people. Just saying hello and greeting people, if they interpret that as flirting, okay. Yes, hello to everyone in the chat. Welcome everybody. If you have not already, please hit that like. I'd really appreciate it. Eunice says, you just never know when you speak to someone. Smile at them and tell them how and ask them how they are. It can't, I think you mean it can. It can really make a difference to them in their world and what they're going through. It really can. I always say that you never know what somebody is going through and dealing with. And sometimes when people go out, the only people that they're going to talk to is the people that they see when they're out. What do you want to be the one that would represent them having a better day, keeping positive, their outlook, their mindset? When we want to be responsible for bringing somebody joy or peace, reminding them of their smile. I think that's a wonderful thing. Hi, Colton. How are you doing? Happy Wednesday. Welcome in. Yeah, but one thing about being kind, we have to, kindness has limits. You can be kind, but it's not your responsibility to take care of everybody. It's not your responsibility to do everything for everyone, and it's never given back to you. And there's many ways to support one another. You can support people emotionally, mentally, spiritually, financially. It's a lot of things. You could be a great listener. We can always give support to others. It does not always have to be like this. A lot of times people think that kindness or support is monetary. And yes, I think just about everybody could use some extra funds, but that's not the only thing. There has to be more than just financial, and it has to be more than you giving. You also deserve to receive. And, you know, a kind word can change someone's day. It really can. How somebody feels about themselves. Maybe they're going through a lot, and they're just going through so much. And, somebody that I always say that it's important to check on people that you care about, especially the people who are your strong friends, the strong people in your life that you feel never ask for anything. From time to time, do something kind for them to show them, for all the kindness that you put out. All the mothers, grandmas, aunties, friends, workmates, people who are supportive and kind to you. It's nice to give back and give kindness to someone else too. Give somebody else your time. Time is something that we can't get back. If someone gives you their time by listening to you, by supporting you, by showing up for you, by taking care of you when you're sick, taking care of you when you're having your bad days. There's nothing like having people in your life that are there for you and they listen to you. They talk you they talk you out of making bad decisions. That they're supportive of you. They listen to you while you vent. That's forms of kindness too. There are some people who don't have anybody that will listen to them when they are going through something, and it's so important to give others that kindness as well. Give them, your time to listen to. Some people just need a listening ear. Some people just need some understanding. And it would be wonderful if you give that to them. Hey, Jessica, how are you doing? Welcome. Good to see you. Happy Wednesday. I hope you're doing well. Appreciate you being here. I always say, respect other people. Respect other people. And one of the things that we can do is just saying hello. I always said, like, what does it mean? Like, the people that are rude, I never understand that. Why are some people so rude? And I feel that that's probably just them and what they're dealing with and going through. And it has nothing to do with you. Sometimes we get ourselves all wound up in wound up in what they're saying and what they're doing, how they're treating you, and it has nothing to do with you. Some people are just blowing off steam. They're angry about their own lives, and sometimes they're taking it out on you, and it has nothing to do with you. Eunice says, like you said, kindness does have limits. That part, That part, kindness does have limits. And some people take your kindness for weakness and they try to take advantage of you. Yes, they do. And one thing that I learned is that you can be kind to people, but have the limits on that kindness. I wish that I had learned that when I was younger. I spent so much time pouring my time, my effort, my energy into people, and they never would give me back kindness. Actually, the more kind that I have been to them, they started to demand more. They demanded more. They were never satisfied. They never said thank you. And that's something. Don't be a fool. Don't be a doormat. Don't let people manipulate you. Don't let people take advantage of you. In knowing your worth, it's wonderful to be kind and supportive and loving and all of those things, but don't do it at the cost of yourself. Don't do it at the cost of losing your focus, of losing respect for yourself, getting you off of what you need to be doing in your life. You can love people and support them, but don't love them more than you love yourself. Don't let them love you less than you love your creator. Don't let them get you off focus from your goals. And sometimes I have to understand for myself that me being kind to them is not enough. They need to learn how to be more independent. They need to learn how to make better decisions. And I can't do that for them. There are some things that you cannot do for some people. It's not our job to be other people's savior, always bailing them out of poor decisions. And they're always complaining. They're always miserable. We can't do anything about that part. And there are some people, they get upset and angry because you're a positive person, because you're happy, like that's your whole problem. Some people do not like to see you joyful. Some people don't like to see you in a good position in your life. Some people don't like to see you thriving and succeeding. They don't like to see you handling your business, having good relationships. And that's not our fault. It's not our fault, and it's not our problem to fix other people. And I spent a long time in my life trying to fix people, trying to heal people from, whatever they were messed up in their life, trying to be supportive. And I thought that my kindness was going to change them and make them give me back kindness. But you can't make somebody change. You can't make somebody do right. You can't make somebody be supportive of you. You can't make somebody love you. You can't make somebody grow up. You can't make somebody become mature. You can't make another person become responsible. All you can do is be yourself, put out your positive vibes and your energy. But also, we have to be kind with limits and know when it's like, I cannot help this person because they're only here to take from me, but they're never here to give to me. That's a life lesson. When somebody only comes in your life to take from you, they want you to support them, they want you to help them with their ideas, but they are never supportive of you. They never will check on you. They never ask you if you need anything, but all they ever do is, can you help me, can you help me, can you help me? Those are the ones that you have to cut those people off. You have to cut certain people off. Some certain people have some mental illness. I hate to say it like that, but it is the truth. Some people need something, and we can't provide it. It's not our job to fix people mentally. That's not our job. Some people actually need some medicine. They need to see a therapist. They need some help, and that's not our job. So don't feel bad because you're living your life, because you're using your talents, because you're using your gifts. Don't don't get yourself off your target. Go after your dreams. Do what you want to. Be positive. Be happy. Live your life with joy. You know And that's something that I constantly am always striving for, more and more so, to live my life on my terms, because I worked hard to be who I am. I worked hard to be the strong woman I am. I worked hard to be the courageous woman I am. And when you identify the ones that are toxic, the ones that are users, the ones that are takers, those are the ones that you can't be kind to. Those people, you have to cut them off and you got to leave them alone. There are some people that you can't even do one nice thing to, because then they're always going to keep coming back and expecting, not asking, not wanting, but expecting that you have to do this because you did this for me once. There are some people, they're very entitled, very enabled, very much have some issues that they need to work on. They're only takers and users. And when you identify that, you cannot change them until somebody wants to grow up, until somebody wants to mature, until somebody wants to be accountable for their actions. We can't do anything for them. You got to leave them alone. Yes, good to see you, Jessica. It really is. That's right, Eunice. That's right. Yes, a relationship is a two-way street. It can't just be that you always are constantly doing and you're never receiving. And that's one thing that I had to learn about filling up my cup, that, you know, we have to learn as motivated people, as positive people, those who are always striving for change in our life. If we don't change how we deal with people, we're always going to be used. Hi, Miss Rachel. How are you doing? Welcome. Happy Wednesday. I hope all is well with you. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. And blessings to you as well. And that's something that, you know, we have to work on. We have to work on the quality of kindness. And I didn't know that that was a real thing, but it is. Um, you should never stop. What I learned is that kindness has to be something inside of you. I'm generally a kind person, and I hope you are too. I hope you're a genuinely kind person. But with that kindness, you know that kindness has boundaries. It has limits. It has where you know when to cut it off, when you don't discount your gifts, when you don't, when you don't get off focus, when your kindness is draining yourself, that you can't rest, that you can't do, go after your focus and your dreams, or you feel like you're used, you feel like you always support but you're never supported. Those are the times where that your kindness, it has become entitled. You're entitling, you're enabling another person, you're not helping. And kindness should be helping. And when you are just doing things for people, that's not pure kindness. Everybody has to be their own woman, their own man. They have to handle their own business, and it's not our job to take care of everybody. And I'm speaking to the moms and the dads and the uncles, grandparents, sisters, friends, workmates. It's not your job to be the only responsible person. It's not your job to always be there and supportive of everybody else, and you are never getting the support back. you know once you start to identify that a person is a user, those are the ones that you have to cut off. Okay. And it's not because you think you're better. And I hear that all the time. People will say that, um, when you call them out, like, no, I can't help you anymore. How come? Because I'm the only one that gives to you and you never give to me. Oh, you're only saying that because you're jealous of me. Oh boy, I laugh at that because it has nothing to do with it. It shows where somebody's thinking is. It shows where their mindset is. If it's not 100% about certain people, they're always going to find a way to turn around and make it back about them. If somebody can't give to you and want to give to you, leave them alone. And that applies to all relationships, friends, romantic interest, the workplace, your siblings, your children, everybody in your life. If they are not giving you back kindness as well as you're putting out, that's a toxic relationship. You have to give kindness, but you also deserve to receive kindness back. Every single one. And if you don't aren't getting back kindness, if somebody is not volunteering their time, their effort, their energy, their resources to support you as well, and you're the only one giving yours, that's not a relationship. That's you using. And some people, they want you to mother them or father them, always nurturing them, helping them, supporting them. But that's not a good thing if you're the only one giving but you're never receiving. It's a whole lesson in valuing yourself, valuing your time, valuing your effort, your energy, your resources. You work hard to get your money. You don't have to give it out just because another person is asking. Or your time, you don't have to give your time to everybody. you know I'll give you 10 minutes, 5 minutes, but someone who thinks that you have to give 3 hours every day to them or 4 hours every day, you don't have to. You don't have to do anything that you don't want to do. And I feel that this message was an on time message for somebody. Be kind, but don't be used. Yeah. I think I'm going to change the title to that when I do my thumbnail. Be kind, but don't be used. So, you know, everything has a limit, and know when to cut people off, know when enough is enough, and know your worth, everybody. You are worthy. You are deserving of having great things, but don't keep doing and never receiving, never getting, don't get checked on, or you're depleting all of your resources, you're depleting all your money, you're using all your time on them, but they're never putting any time into you. You deserve to be loved, respected, and considered. And if you're not, it's time for you to move on and to let those people go. Be kind, but don't be used. Okay. Thank you so much for joining me today. Just came on for a short one. Just wanted to support your mindset, support your thoughts, and hope everybody has a great day. Every day is a great day. It's all about how you choose to think about it and how you choose to think about yourself. You're the one that has to make a choice to say, today is great because I am great and I have potential inside of me. Use your potential every single day. Use your talents, but don't be used. Okay. Use your talent, but don't be used. Thank you so much for tuning in today. And if it's your first time tuning into Marlene Motivates, subscribe to this channel. Share this video out with somebody that you know would like to hear this information. I appreciate every single one of you. And you know what I say over here on Marlene Motivates? Just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Be encouraged, be inspired, be yourself, you will survive. Just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life.
I love me. I've been blessed that I have made it through. I'm stronger and worthy. I am enough now. What about you? I forgive me. I love me. I've been blessed that I have made it through. I'm stronger and worthy. I am enough now. What about you? Ooh, hey, yeah.